super loud. Just give me a high five. Awesome. Get on screen, guys. This next 3 hours is going to be a roller coaster ride for many of you guys. And yeah, so this is where we are going to rock today's party. Okay. So how many of you guys are meeting for the first time? Just give me a high five. People who are coming for the first time. And this is my effort that I would like to tell you. By the end of the third hour, you should be going out with an energy at least like 10 to 20 times that you have got inside. You would be going with a lot of goodies, lot of gifts, lot of entertaining stuff, lot of prizes to be won, and there are a lot of things happening. Anyone excited? Okay. Awesome. Nice. So without any further ado, I want you guys to get on screen and we'll be starting our session, and everything has been something in purely an order. So today, we have created something based on one of our dignitaries, one of our gods who are going to be coming in here. And there are a lot of things to learn from him as well. So today, I'll just give you a kind of an insight. The session is divided into multiple parts, as you all know. Okay. So this is 19th July, and we are recording this live out there. We are live right now in YouTube as well. So you guys can go on YouTube and say hi to each other as well. Sound a comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not subscribed. And people who are watching this on YouTube, the next 3 hours is gonna be fun. There are a lot of people who are posting videos and contents which are like 1 minute, 2 minutes, reels and dancing and all these things. If you stay back till the next 3 hours, you are going to be elevated to a lot of new dimensions. So without any further ado, before we start, I would like to probably introduce myself to the entire team. My name is Dr. Amit, and I'm the founder of FEST, Mastery, and many other such kind of programs that we are talking about. This is probably one of, I think, I don't know, might be India's or Asia's kind of a community of closers and people we call ourselves as Festians. So those people who are joining in for the first time, okay. Okay, so people who are joining in for the first time, just write down your names. We have got something for you guys also. Just write down your names and stay back till the end. We're going to have a surprise for you guys. All right. So people who are absolutely new, first timers. Okay, we have got Shri. Anyone else? Okay, Kiran. First timers. First timers. They go. Some people are very crazy. Okay, they still write their names. All right, good. So what we're going to do is, let me start my session out there. Just let me know if my voice is loud and clear and it is not disturbing, because there is a lot of background as well. Awesome, nice. Good. So I hope you guys have joined with your pen and paper. Today, it is not going to be just a learning, but there is an earning as well. So stay back and stay tuned. So let's start our session with something very powerful. So what we just had is the happiness session, or we call it as the FEST networking, where I give you around solid 10 minutes to network and to know about each other. So what I'm going to give right now to you is called as a happiness session form. So this is something that is going to you right now. Okay, this is called as happiness session form. Okay, so in this form, there is only one thing. There is only one column where you can write any of the questions that you have. Okay, and we try to give these answers in the next 7 days in one of our sessions out there, or if it is very personal, our team, accountability partners, coaches, or support team, or me, we will connect with you personally and we'll try to resolve that answer. If we can't do it, we will find someone in our community who has the potential or is an SME, subject matter expert, and we can take his advice and suggestions as well. And if he is also not able to do, we'll find out somebody from international connections with us. And if then also it is not doing, this Dada is going to sit down, find it out, and work with you, at least till we get into multiple same sort of failures. Powerful? We don't leave any stone unturned. So after this happiness session, now it is a time where you are going to be addressed by me. So this is a forum where I take the pride to be the founder here, but I would also like to share you, there is a mission behind all these things that I'm doing. And the core mission is to create a financial confidence, then a financial freedom in the country, thereby helping our nation to be a golden bird once again. To be India's first and largest closer network of knowledge share industry, just to give you a short brief of it, on 29th of May 2023 in Bangalore, we had a closed room event where we invited more than around 25 people. And the net worth of people who are there, who have closed in last 3 months. That means in March, April, and May consecutively was 150 crores. They deserve a clap. Don't you think so? 150 crores done by only 25 people. Just imagine what will happen if this community grows to around 100 people. So there are a lot of people who are teaching you about 6-figure income, 7-figure income. We are not into that game. There is no competition out there. We are looking at how to help our motherland prosper. And that's why we have certain core values. The core values that we insist is to be the finest observer, salient interrogator, and a master closer. To be an inspirational leader and a relief provider to the prospect than just being a mediocre closer. So we use a technique where we call it as to be genuine, authentic human being with my 5 principles. You need to be ethically correct, morally correct, legally correct, financially correct, and spiritually correct. Your income is directly proportional to the quality of service provided to your clients and prospect. How many of you agree? Do you agree? Just give me a high five. Your income is directly proportional to the quality of service provided by you to your clients, right? To be hungry, these are the 3 success mantras that we have. We follow this. Number 1, you need to outwork others. If other people are working for 6 hours, you got them, go give your 10 hours. This is something which normal people can't give. That's why physicians are trained in a particular kind of a skill where they can sit in ekagra, in super conscious stage, and finish anything that needs a high level of focus for 5 hours to 10 hours with only probably 1 hour of a gap or a half an hour of a gap. Next one, outsmart others. 2023 is a different game. If you are still going with the hard work, it's not going to work out. You need to outsmart work. You have to use the right resources, tools, techniques, people, and multiple other networking things that is required out here. And the last one, you need to outspend others. Always remember, the more you spend, the more solution you get, the more faster you get, the more performance you get, the more efficiency you get. Yes or no? You always, when you spend, you always try to get a relief out of other people's problems. Yes or no? Whenever you have spent anything, you have got some kind of things that given you that elevation. So with that, this is our core mantra to become a Festian for life. Once you learn this, you cannot unlearn this. So that was the core value, and we did our missions and core values out there. Now for the new members, we have a small action point just to let you know what exactly happens in Fest. So as we are heading almost to the half of 2023, this financial year, and yeah, there are a lot of things that's happened with the use of artificial intelligences and many other such kind of tools. The things have become super complicated and super complex. How many of you agree to this? Do you agree? Okay. And now there is a lot of question about our existence, our job, our career, our profession, and many other such kind of things. Hello. Right? So what is the plan for these new members? So when you come in here, when you enroll for Fest, please understand this 37 days you are given a standard protocol for you to follow. This not only takes you to a new realm of events and moments that you create a kind of your body, mind, financial rituals and relationship rituals, but it takes you to a different game where it is not about success, but being success worthy. On the 37th day, when you finish your Fest, you typically are awarded with something called as a Dojo Mojo. Dojo Mojo is a 24 hours of a complete system and a process by which this is never going to be added anything. There's never going to be altered. This is something that you practice for every quarter once. That means 4 times in a year. There is no upgrade. There is no downgrade. This is a complete mantra structures. When you start practicing this, you understand all the different dimensions of human psychology that is required for you to close any deal on this planet forever. Cool? Only when you have completed the Dojo Mojo, that is a 24 hours of a recording structure, only then you are allowed with the key to get inside the role play arena. In the role play arena, this is something which is given for entire life. As long as the server exists, this is not on Facebook Messenger, no Telegram, not even WhatsApp. It's absolutely a different server that we have created out there where you can do everything, including calls, video calls, sharing notes, attachments, files. You can take text messages. You can connect with people anywhere and everywhere just with the power of internet. So this is a place where you can practice throughout your life. This is a place where you are allowed to fail. You are allowed to fall forward. You are allowed to get up, stand up, repeat it, rehearse it, and bounce back, bounce forward. Good. This is a place where you are judged. Yes, you are judged by the people who have been there, done it, and dusted it. Yes, people find faults in you. Yes, people tell you what are the different techniques by which you could have made certain things better. This is a place where you fail also, no problem, because it is a soft land. That's why we always tell you that bleed as much possible in the dojo so that you don't die in the actual war. So with that, once people have finished this, they get into the certification part where you meet the coach. And only when the coach is okay with your quality, you are certified. And a secret website has been shared with you where your commitment, your power, your resilience, your patience, and all these things are measured. And you are connected to the ultra high net worth influencers, celebrities, dignitaries, and national and international people from different reputes are added off. This is the inner circle where people work in together. Ultimately, we go to the last and the final part of this entire journey, which is called as the mantle, where you learn the techniques of how to be a savage virtual CXO, where you take over a company with using the power of Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads. These are the techniques which are so lethal that you can typically work with more than 5 or 6 companies in the next 24 to 40 months of your existence. This needs a high level of integrity, passion, and utmost focus. And this is where you are not looking at just the money, but you are now looking at the money-making machine completely for yourself. Clear? Is the fundamentals clear, everyone? Just give me a high five. Awesome, nice. So with that, we go to the next part. Okay. So we are not going to do something called as the video of the month right now. We will tell you something beyond this. Okay. Beyond this, and we'll come back to this. So every month we share certain videos, certain people. So we will start with the people. You should learn about this person. There is a reason for this. And in between, we're going to take a small break also. So today, before we go forward, also like to tell you, every part of today's meeting is important because there is a part where you can actually win some goodies. Okay, we can win some goodies as well. So please make sure that you are noting down all these points in a very powerful thing. Okay. So we'll start with the people you must know. Today, how many of you guys have, okay, let me just put here. How many of you guys have tasted a small Indian drink? It comes in a Tetra pack called as Fruity. Oh, all of you? Oh, good, good, nice, nice, nice. So this person is related to this amazing brand called as Fruity. Okay, this young lady took Fruity from just 300 crores to 8,000 crore brand. Okay, would you like to know who is she? Her name is Nadia Chauhan, the face behind one of the India's most popular fruit drinks in 2023, and she joined the company Fruity, accounted for 95% of the Parley Agro revenue. I would like to tell you a couple of information about her. Okay, what are the top 10 qualities that you can learn from her? And she is the CEO of Fruity. So how many of you guys would love to know about a person, a very young lady from 300 crore to 8,000 crore? Kuch to baat hai. Yes or no? Why not we learn from her? So here are some of the qualities that you have to make a note of. So today, we'd like to talk about that. Number 1, visionary. Guys, before we talk about visionary, I had a chance to meet some of the creamiest crowd in India and abroad as well. And these people can do something called as, the blank vision. Okay, how many of you know what is a blank vision? Just give me a high five. Or remote vision. Anyone knows what is remote vision? Okay. Have you ever seen probably someone, okay, they can already plan things before even the thing is happening? For example, my mother, she can tell, okay, today I'm making, let's say, aloo ka paratha. The paratha is not done, but just looking at the combination of raw materials which are there, she can actually think that this is the time the paratha will be ready. Yes or no? Similarly, there are a lot of people who can see a barren land. For other people, it is a barren land, but he can see a huge multi-storied building, a huge complex, a mall, a building. Yes or no? Correct? Some people can see certain visions, they can see certain elements, they can create amazing machines. Some people can do the the business creations and all this ideations part. So this comes only when you have this power of generating multiple ideas, multiple epiphany, and create a kind of accuracy. This part is called as visionary. Clear? So how do you get this visionary element? There is typically no school that can teach you this other than coming to the mastery. Blunt. Open, move bol raha hu. Okay? There is no other school. Because you cannot sit with a blank paper and thinking a great creative art can happen. You always need to understand that that is a complete waste of time. You need to work on certain things called as format, template, structures, and different kind of frameworks which are pre-existing. Now you can create and curate of your own. Powerful? So this is one of the art which needs you to practice every day. Design 10 different ideas every day. And if you have not been to the Dumb Mastery, please go onto my YouTube channel. It is there free of cost. You can watch any of them. And I'm sure each day you can write a book. So here, let's go to the second part. Okay, first, visionary. So she possesses a very clear and inspiring vision for her business, driving her towards success, definitely. Second one is called as adaptability. Okay. The market is growing very fast. Yes or no? It's changing. Consumer behavior is changing. Technology, process, systems, many things are changing. Government rules and regulations are changing. International trade, imports, exports, licensing, compliances, so many rules and regulations. Yes or no? At that point of time, if you are not abreast with what is happening, if you are not adapted, so there is something, okay? It's a, what do you call this? The guy who is like very rigid, he breaks off. Somewhere you need to be flexible. Somewhere you have to adapt these new policies out there. If you say, no, I'm a traditional business, sorry, sir, I don't work other than checks, then you are out of business in 2023. Yes or no? Checks are ancient things. Yes or no? Ancient things now. Now it's an era of RTGS, NEFT, data migrations and all these things, financial migrations. So many things are happening. People are transferring NEFTs and other things, fungible tokens. So many things are there coming up. And now you have a new even banking policies and many other things. So here is one point here is adaptability. Next is called as persistence. How long can you stay back in that game? Okay. So you need something called as determination. So there are two ways I would like to tell you from this word called persistency. Okay. Consistent or be persistent. So one story says that, jab tak todega nahi, tab tak chhodega nahi. How many of you know this dialogue? How many of you know this dialogue? Okay. That means as long as this thing is not bent, I'm not going to leave it. This is one type of a perspective. These are people who, work with a power called as grit, G-R-I-T. Okay. What do I mean by this? These are guys are adamant. They are consistent. Okay. They think, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and achieve that. That is good at one part. But I would also like to tell you the other side of the coin. Is it good? I'm showing you both the sides. Another side of the coin is called as stop training the old horse. Did you get my point? Stop training the old horse. तो कितना भी एक old horse को training देगा, the horse is not going to qualify because it is old. You put whatever injections, whatever the tablets you put it to that old horse, it is a goddamn old horse. So at one point of time, this realization also you have to do is, should I continue venturing into this process or should I walk out? Now, this is something, it is only possible when you have deep intelligence about your business, your process, your niche, and also you are guided by those kind of people who has already been through that path and has known all these things. Yes or no? That's why you need someone in your life called as a Siddha who can guide you, who can be accountability partner for you, who can tell you what are the options are there and what can happen in each of the options. Yes or no? Today, I'm glad that this is the same topic our God is going to talk about, the power of having a Siddha in your life. How cool is that? Right? And this person himself has so many awards and accolades. Jitna inka umar nahi hai, usse zyada inka awarded hai. Okay? That's the kind of a person I'm going to be inviting him today. And by the way, people who have joined here today for the first time, let me tell you, in this forum, we had people from Guinness Book of World Record. We have got forum from legal, forum from ISKCON, people from, health, nutrition, there are a lot of people who had come in here, and today I'll invite him as well, exactly on the right time. So far, okay? Good. So let's go back and understand the remaining part of the qualities of Nadia. All right. So we are here. Creativity. Okay. Creativity is a virtue by which you can find new solutions of an old problem. Yes or no? Did you get my point? So you need to have an out-of-box thinking. How many of you guys have heard of this word called as out-of-box thinking? Just give me a high five. Out-of-box thinkers. So let me tell you, there is nothing called as box. There is no perimeter of it. It is your combination of things that can use. So in today's world, innovation has a new meaning. It is also called as compilations. Hello? Did you get my point? And it is not only functional or structural or phenomenal or the results that you can get out of the same product and services, but it is also about repurposing it, repositioning that particular article also. So the innovative thinking of this lady is amazing. And that led her to the groundbreaking products and the developments. Risk taking. Risk nahi to ishq nahi. Yes or no? In 2023, you are bound to learn that either you become the fastest one or become the first one to take the risk. Yes or no? Why? Because if you don't take the risk, you don't get the experience. Hello. Yes or no? So always remember, fear and experience are two different sides. So fear is the right-hand side, which goes towards the future, and experience is the left-hand side, which goes towards your past. Experience is always past tense, fear is always futuristic. Yes or no? And in between experience and fear lies this fantastic word called as risk. Failures are the pillars of success. Hello. No. Failures are the data to attempt for one more time with that risk. Did you get my point? Failures are the data to attempt one more time that same risk that has been like holding you. So with that data, you become competent and you become confident. Only confidence can overcome our risk. There is no other substitute of it. What is courage? Courage is equal to confidence plus competence with the right information. Yes or no? There is no other way. Okay. Have you seen people, jumping from, huge places? It's called as bungee jumping. How many of you guys seen that? Or you have participated? Great. So why people do that? Because they are competent. That means they have the information that the rope is been tied up and all the process are there. And then they are confident that this is something that has happened 10,000 times. People have not died. I will also not die. Yes or no? That is called law of conformity. That brings that last element called as the courage. Now, let's go to the sixth point, which is called as customer centric. In 2023, it's an era of super customization. How many of you agree to this? Did you get my point? Everything is super customized, whether alloy wheels, whether it your seat covers, whether it your hairstyle, whether your grooming styles, your jacket, anything, your house, interiors, food. Yeah. How many of you guys know gourmet food? Super customized. It's only for you. So customer centric is all about looking at not only just delighting the customer. There are a lot of new words: customer delight, customer ecstasy. There are a lot of things are coming up now. So this is something which was kept in a priority. You know why? Because 2023, if you are working with something which is not having a monopoly, which is just having an unique selling propositions, then please understand you are bound to have competition. Yes or no? How many of you guys said, okay, let's take a pause here. Did you understand? In 2023, if you are just producing a new service, you are just a normal coach, or you are just a normal a person who is giving any service or a consulting, or you have a product, then you are bound to have a competition. Yes or no? So when there is a lot of competition, same kind of a job, then the only thing which is left out to the prospect to choose you is your discounting ability. Am I right or am I right? How many of you guys are getting this? So when you have discounting ability, that means what? You have got very thin margin. When you don't have any profit, then that business is bound to fail in 2023. How many of you guys are getting an aha moment here or ouch moment? Oh yeah, this is true. So how to change yourself from an USP driven business to an unique, authentic, and genuinity is all about how much you are connected to your prospect and customers or clients from 2023. Can you guys give me a high five? If you need to be consistent on that, how often are you meeting them? How often are you connecting to them? How often are you posting something? How often are you writing an email? How often you are getting a feedback or a suggestion or a realization thing? How often you are giving an FAQ statement for them? How often can you give them some sort of benefit of being with you as an product ambassador or your, what should I say, a formal client for you? Yes or no? Because yesterday's client is going to be the word of mouth of yours. They are the testimonial, they are the recommendation, and they are the proof of your product being working or service is working or not. Yes or no? Are you able to say? Gone are those days of being technically, I am a giant, I know this operation, that operation, all these things gone. Today, it is not about just serving your client, but it is also understanding what can go wrong in their future. How many of you guys are getting an aha moment now? Okay. If you can plug those, loopholes, if you can minimize those pains, if you can eliminate those pains, and if you can ensure that these pains are not repetitive for them and they are not scared, this is my guarantee. They are going to be with you forever. How cool is that? Hello? Is it deep? You're learning something good? Fine. So let's go to the next part. Okay. The next part is called as team collaborations. Nadia believes that the power of collaboration and fosters a supportive environment where team works cohesively. 2023, we have seen a lot of companies are thriving even if there is no office. Yes or no? Because COVID has taught them to become remote experts now. So how do you connect with them? What are the core challenges by which things goes in a different dimensions? Just 1 second, hold on. Okay, so I will just try to show you certain things, guys. Yeah. Okay, so I have got a couple of points which I would like to probably show you, or rather I can just tell you. There are like 4 to 5 points. Number one, if you want to be super successful in 2023, then please come out of that mentality that I alone can achieve every goddamn thing. Yes or no? If you want to be super successful, you want to earn a lot of money, please understand, you need a team. The team needs to build the business. The business is going to take care of the entire family. I'm again and again repeating the same thing. So a very powerful skill which is also required in 2023 is about team building, getting people to their goals. Stop designing your to-do list. The moment you stop designing your to-do list every day and you design the to-do list for others, that's the time you are growing. Aha moment? Okay, yeah. So that's what it's going to be. So now let me also tell you that why many such kind of team structure fails. Achha, how many of you guys working with a team? Just give me a high five. At least 1 or 2 members. Fantastic. So one of the reasons I'm going to give you the low performing team culture. The first one is confusion. Confusion with goals, confusion with reporting, confusion with resources, and confusion with the process. These are the 4 confusions. If you can eliminate by giving them a clarity, the team is going to be an awesome team for you. Yes or no? How many of you guys getting this? I'm giving you a lot of things, man. Okay. Next one. You need to give them certain responsibilities and they also need a pampering. See, we are all human beings. We always love to be somewhere, sometime to be appreciated, to be on the center focus, to be given just a pat. Beta acha kaam kiya hai. Come on. Yes or no? So they also need constant pampering, constant monitoring, and constant guidance. Yes or no? They don't need leader. Leadership is completely a bogus thing. 2023 does not need leader. You need ownership. So there is a beautiful story I would like to tell all of you guys. The story is about our ex-president, okay, Mr. Kalam. How many of you know him? You all know him, right? So there is a story that one of his subordinates promised his son that I'm going to take you out for some circus or some other excursions or a fair. But he was so much engrossed in the work, he forgot. But this was overheard by Mr. Kalam. And then what happened? Many months afterwards, I think this guy said, "Thank you, Papa. You sent that uncle to me who took me to that circus or that place." And the father was astonished. So this is an example of ownership. How many of you guys are getting this? It is not leadership. Leadership says, "See, I can do that. You can also do it. Forget about everything." Hello. Just with this one word, you are now changing. Did you understand, Festians? When you become a virtual CXO, it is like you take over the company. Every part of the company belongs to you. You are a virtual owner of everything. Anything that happens within that brand, within that company, within the team, within their vendor, partner, supplier, whatever, belongs to you. Can you take that ownership? Give me a high five. Good. So Subhash Chandra Bose said, "Tum mujhe khoon do, main tumhe azadi dunga." You give me blood, I'm going to give you freedom. And this is what I want you to do. You take over every people, whoever is working with you. My guarantee, success is going to be with you. Powerful. You take everyone, including your enemies also. Yeah. Next one. Opposition and conflict amongst the members. The best way to, I think, work out this opposition is to create a kind of a good team culture. You need to have a culture charter of your company. What are the rules and regulations? How to handle? How to hygiene? When you come to Fest, there is a legal documentation is there. This is how you should behave inside the WhatsApp group. This is how you should behave inside the Zoom group, Facebook group. Yes or no? Everywhere there is a proper rules, regulation, terms and conditions, culture charter. Everyone. And as I said, we don't tolerate any nonsense. Simultaneously, we don't blame, we don't excuse, we don't give any kind of complaints and comparison as well. So this is very clear from day one. If your company culture charter is not clear, if your own company, you are starting a company, how many of you guys want to plan to start your company tomorrow? Just give me a high five. Then this is something which is very important for you on the day one when you start. Yes or no? You need to preframe your team. क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है. अगर कर दिया, तो what is the punishment? And if you have done something good, then what is the reward? You have to tell them very clearly. Yes or no? Next one is, I call it as low flow of information. Each one of the team members should know about what is exactly happening. What is the company's goal? How much we are going to grow? What is their roles? What is their career growth, which they are going to get in 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year? Hello? Right? If they don't know about that, then probably मैं किसके लिए काम कर रहा हूँ? Better I will go to some other place. And the worst part that I have seen, after probably failing in more than 10 to 15 such kind of startups, which I don't call it startups, okay, I found the most sad thing is when your team suddenly one day says, "Okay, Dada, I think I'll just move out." बस जम नहीं रहा है. He has no complaints, he has never blamed, but silently he just moved out. This is the most worst thing that can exactly happen in a company. Yes or no? Yeah. So that it does not happen, you need to probably give some time. You need to, keep them involved into some kind of a growth level or engagement level. You need to have some kind of a hard talk, which typically, how many of you guys know about hard talk in Fest? Just give me a high five. Okay. This is a place where you can share everything openly without anyone justifying or suggesting or looking at it or complaining or blaming this. So if you want to enjoy the hard talk, if you want to learn about a live autobiography or some person, so every Friday at 8 o'clock, you'll be able to watch somebody who shares his entire heart out from his childhood till now and how he has faced all the difficulties, challenges, and how he has came across all these things. He might not be a great guy or a celebrity, but yes, we give him that kind of a limelight. Why? There are many things he learns, and also we learn when we learn about the interpersonal attributes of this guy. Powerful? These are a part of Dhammastery. And I have no idea, is there any other place in the world where you have all these Navratnas been designed, where you keep your mouth shut, but you learn 10 to 20 times. Let your mind talk louder than your tongue. Powerful? Let your mind talk louder than your tongue. All right. The last part of team building that I would like to tell you is, your team should know that you are a shield and a sword for them. They should know that if anything goes good or bad, you are the first point of defense for them. Yes or no? This is what happens, right? When you look at our family, our fathers are the defenders of any kind of things that can go wrong in our family. Yes or no? Even our mothers, right? And that's what is more required. Your team should feel confident that I'm working in a company where the company's owner has a goddamn spine in his back. At least might be a spine, not might be a man of steel. It is okay, but you should have the guts to face your things. And gone are those days to be proud of, being someone who just like going out. No. How much action can you take? So people believe people who take actions. Yes or no? Thinkers, 2022, if you are a thinker, Tata bye bye. 2023, if you are not a doer, if you have to be a thinker, come doer, come executor, come a result oriented guy. So as Bhagavad Gita says, there is a beautiful thing. You goddamn do every goddamn thing. And then let other people take the credit. It is okay. How cool is that? That is called ownership. Leadership is, I have done it, my credit, I should get the Nobel Prize. Hello? But ownership is all about, it is like winning from a kid. Let him win, it's okay. Yes or no? How many of you guys are getting mature level of information right now? Let your employees win. Let your staff win. Let your team, let your even clients win. When they win, it is indirectly a win for you. Yes or no? Yeah, exactly. Kind of Dhoni. Fantastic. Okay. So with that, let's move on to the next part of the core elements of Nadia. All right. Number 8, continuous learning. Please understand, when I say learning, learning is not something that you have to do by reading books. Did you get my point? Yeah. All right. So learning is not something that you have to learn by books. Couple of things. How many of you guys read newspaper in the morning? Just give me a high five. Okay. Stop reading that. Because people like us, openly मैं बता रहा हूँ, marketers like us, we are responsible for at least like 60 to 80% of the informations which goes out in the form of advertorial. Am I right or am I right? Yeah. So whatever is left out, these are all fabricated information. With smartphones and technology and the internet, every new person in the next gully, any mohalla, he is a potential journalist. Yes or no? Did you get my point? Everyone with the cell phone is a potential journalist. Things are much more faster than by the print also. By the time the information goes out, the editor looks into this, and then it goes for a print, and you get early morning in your cup of coffee or later, and by that time, you have no idea. In 2023, it can already be a viral stuff. Yes or no? Are you okay? Did you get my point? So the things have become beyond. What I would like to tell you is, if it is a news, it will reach out to you. Other things not required. Did you get my point? So let's focus on making business out there. Let's focus on those informations that is required for your industry, your niche, and your company and profession to work out. So when I say learning, consistent learning, I'm talking about various kind of learning. For example, would you like to take a hack from me? How to learn many things in one short time. One of the hack that I do is I involve some of my teammates and some of my core team members. I buy the tickets for exhibitions, expos, and various other symposiums, and I ask them to go and participate and represent me. They go, and there is a proper system has been designed. So they go and attend probably a 5 hours to 10 hours or probably 2 days of symposiums or boot camps. They learn all these things, and they give me a gist in less than 5 minutes. Hello? So right now, I can have 10 different people going into 10 different dimensions, and I learn everything in 5 into 10 minutes. 5 minutes into 10, 50 minutes. In less than 1 hour, I can learn about probably around 5 different things. Did you get my point, sir? How cool is that? So if anyone wants to be a part of that community where there is a process, there is a training done, how to get the information, how do you translate that information into a 5-minute just structures with an UCLA video. That is something that is done only for the core team. Good one? Awesome. Nice. And if you want to participate into this kind of things, we need more team. There are a lot of things that are happening. I cannot learn everything, but I need all these things. Even if you give me 10% of it, I know how to epiphany that entire thing, how to work out. So with that, now we are going to the next level. It's called as resilience. There will be setbacks. There will be people talking negative about you. There will be. Please understand, this is a 2023. You will get more hate than appreciations. Do you agree, sir? The moment you start growing, people are going to, the crabs, they're going to pull you down. They're going to talk negative about you. They are. So there is a beautiful shairi that I would like to tell you. It is not a shairi, but probably a statement that is given to one of, it is written in English and I'm just translating it in Hindi. Okay. And this is for all my fellow brothers and sisters here. तुम कितना भी मुझे जमीन में गाड़ दो, तुम्हें पता ही नहीं कि मैं बीज हूं. I repeat, you push me as deep as possible in the soil. You do not know, my friend, that I am a seed. How cool is that? Okay. The more, there's a beautiful thing. When the tough gets stronger, you know the story, right? So if you are into this process of business, please understand every 100 people you meet, 70 no is a standard in 2022. In 2023, it is more than 90% people are just going to show you off. And this is something that you will learn when I talk about the book of the day today. It is so much powerful, so much connective. Please understand, in social media, you might have 100 people watching your reels, your posts, but they might not like it. They purposely, they will not click it. क्यों? एक like बढ़ा के क्यों दूं? They feel they are donating something by pressing that click button. Yes or no? मैं सही बोल रहा हूँ? Okay. Even if they have clicked it, they have their own purposes and reasons. So how to learn about making people click your things, read about your stories, make them comment, make them share. There is a book on that. How cool is that? What if I can give you that book today? The Power of Virality. I'll show you that. So with that, let's come to the last part from the learnings of Nadia. It's the passion. Please understand, passion without profit is poison. In 2023, if you cannot monetize your passion, then sorry, you will be dead. You will be dead. So there are people who are trying to teach you, okay, passion plus entrepreneurship is a great kind of a thing. You should do it. No. Please understand, to make passion as an entrepreneurship, you need to also understand that your passion, is it helping someone to minimize their pain and problem, eliminate their pain and problem? Is it ensuring somebody's pain and problem that it will never come in their future? Only then the passion is good. Otherwise, no. Let me tell you this. When people, the oath of an MBBS doctor, when they go out and do this stuff, very less people know that every day morning they have to see blood. They have to see people in pain. They have to have their entire hands wet in garbage. Yes or no? It is not a fancy thing. But if it is not a passion, then there is a problem. A doctor without a patient, a doctor without a passion is going to be just a butcher. Yes or no? Okay. So similarly, when you guys are getting to the new dimensions of businesses, please understand, customer is a king. Yes or no? No. Customer is a patient now. You are the service provider. You are the solution provider. How many of you guys are getting elated with this? Just give me a high five. I'm breaking all the rules. Customer is a goddamn patient. That's why he's in front of you. That's why he's searching for some solution. That's why he's searching for some products. Why? Because he needs to get rid of some problem. Yes or no? So today, in 2023, how does the doctor react? A doctor has to be someone who knows the pain of the patient more than the patient. Yes or no? Getting me? In 2023, you cannot say, I'm a normal guy, sir. I have this product, go and buy. No. Gone are those days. And in this entire last probably around 5 to 10 years, if you see the way the retail has been working, everyone is trying to take the middleman out of the game. Yes or no? Whether it is Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, everyone is looking at marketplace. What is marketplace? From the production to the supply, there is no need for middle people. So where is the middle people gonna go? Why the middle people are getting disappearing out of this? Why are they extinct? Because they are not connected to the product. They are not connected to the services. They are just Ayaram, Gayaram, Bechoram, Kharidoram. Yes or no? Hello? So passion is required in not only your task, but it is something that you need to execute. I love to do writing is different than I loved what I have already wrote. 2023 is all about result-oriented output, not a feeling-oriented output. Hello. Did you get my point, sir? Okay. So how many of you think these are the amazing power by which someone can make 300 crores to 8 1,000 crores. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my dear brothers, so I present to you the person of this month. Her name is Nadia Chauhan. Okay. Big round of applause, man. She is making a great contribution to the Indian GDP. Yes or no? Okay. So that's the top 10 qualities of hers. And now let's move on to the next point. Okay. So there are a lot of things I have written about it, guys. And this entire thing will be given to you guys. What all she has done, what are the kind of structures, marketing mein kya kari hai, distributions kaise karti hai. So all these things are directly connected. These are real-time informations collected from online and people who have already edited those informations. I'm showing it to you. Okay. These are actually studied informations. Now, with that, let's move into the next point. Okay. The next point is called as Book of the Month. Okay. Just a second. So what is Book of the Month today? This is the book which is written by Brent Coker. And the book is called as The 9 Secrets of Irresistible Marketing. And the book is called as Going Viral. Every book that I give it to you, I have already read it. My team has read it probably. And then I'm going to give it to you. So I don't have the original manuscript of it. This is a very old thing that I've read. This is called as Going Viral. And this is read by Brent Coker. And every time when I read, I have a date. Can you see? There is a date, starting date and ending date. So this is something that I read in 15th May 2020 at the time of COVID. So I give you the book. The book looks like this. And this is the link for you to watch and look it out in Amazon also. This, I think, the paperback is around 2,000 rupees, 1,900 some change. And yeah. So why you should read this book? First, let us understand this gentleman. So Dr. Coker is a research, he's a very highly powerful writer. Let me tell you, the moment you start reading the book, you will not be able to stop reading it. His writing is very infectious. Okay. Incontagious. What do you call this? Okay. This guy is an academic, entrepreneur, magazine, columnist, public speaker, commentator in media, and a lot of things he has done. Okay, lot of fancy stuff he has done actually. So he has been into national TVs. He has worked for, spoken for CNN, Fox, CBS, and a lot of things into radio, podcasts. You can look into this. He is an expert research and real-time examples you will quickly uncover. The moment you start reading the book, you will understand the power of, or not the power, the science of virality. How people share, why people comment, why people like, why people subscribe, why people, these are all different kind of small human, emotions which are connected to one particular influencer or one particular information. Yes or no? 2023, if you do not know this technique, then probably marketing is going to be very, very expensive for you. Very expensive. So in this book, you will discover the science behind the world's most viral ideas. You will learn about how to create messages that people can't resist sharing and effortlessly build your brand. So I've given you the entire thing, and please go. And you can do one thing also. You can also go to Kindle edition, which is like charged, but you can also find out, might be from other places where you can have, I don't know what you call this, recorded things also. But my suggestion is, please get a paperback. If you can't, you buy it from somewhere. I don't want to give you. See, there are many other places where you can download free of cost, but I want to be ethical on this. I don't want to, because even my book is also on Amazon. I don't like people to unethically download and read that. So let's go ethical. And this is something which is going to be a good investment for you guys. Okay. All right. What if you guys found this session getting into a power now? Getting power? Hello, just give me a high five. Now, next one. I think so. This will blow your mind. Let's see. So every month, I also give you something. So this is the book of the month. Now, let's go to the smart tool for closers. I've got something for you guys. Okay. Acha, how many of you guys like this logo? First, I just made a dummy of it. Okay. Can you see this? I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. This is the logo of Fest. And it has taken a huge amount of time for me to create this. Would you like to see? Okay. So how many of you guys have intention to start your own program or own consulting and you do not know, Dada, what kind of logo to create? I have no idea. So here is a very simple thing. So I'm giving you the first gift from my side today. It's the first smart tool. And this can give you a lot of things, okay? So this is called as luca.com. So I will show you how it works. So for example, I'm just adding this. My company's name is called Fest. So just start like this. Okay. The only thing you have to do is you have to pick an industry. So let's say my industry is called as, okay, I'm a business coach. Okay, fine. Let's continue this. And now your logo formats are ready. So you can just select anything. So let's say I'm just selecting this one, black one, continue this. And they're asking me to pick out some colors. For me, my brand color is black, white, golden, some grayscale. And I'm selecting this. Done. Company name is Fest and slogan. Okay. Slogan, I'm just putting something like closing is living. Just type in some slogans. Continue. Okay. And yeah, so let's say it is a consulting or a coaching, or say coaching. Done. So guys, with just 6 clicks, the job of a logo creator is gone. Hello. How are you guys feeling now? Good one? Okay. Just 6 clicks. That's it. So, okay, now you select whichever I like this one. Okay, this one is also good. Cool. I do not know how long can it go like this, but I'll give a lot of things. I like this one, Fest. Okay, even this one also. So let's see if I click here. Now see what happens. This particular website also gives me how is it going to look if I print it on a card. How is it going to look if it is on a cell phone, and the logo files, the social profiles, social covers, my letterheads, email signatures, brand guidelines. How many of you guys are getting wow? With just one software, you can start your agency tomorrow morning. Yes or no? Just see, this is so powerful. And this is how it looks like. Okay. Now you can have social media posts and social stories and all these things. You have visiting cards and marketing essentials. And guys, I would also like to tell you, we are also going to invite somebody. She is, or probably I'll say, this duo is doing something similar to it, and they are changing the entire, the face of the traditional way of looking at merchandises and accessories also. So with that, let me take a small feedback. How many of you guys feeling, wow, this is good, Dada? Just give me a high five. You find it is good? All right, thank you. Now, that doesn't stop me. So, many startups, they spend years just finding out the right name and the right logo. Hello. Do you agree, sir? At least 3-4 दिन तो लगता ही होगा. What if now you saw in less than 6 seconds to 10 seconds, you can create the entire combination of logo. अब पसंद नहीं है, change कर लो. In my time, I'm talking about 20 years back, every time I need to create a logo, I need to take a separate printout. It will cost me thousands and thousands of rupees for creating visiting card, template, logo. There is something called as a logo kit. How many of you know this? An envelope, a letterhead, so many things. Today, 6 seconds, by the time I could have done all these things. Free. What is your excuse now? You tell me, what is your excuse? Good one? Now, what if I tell you, sir, logo in 6 seconds, website in 1 minute? Gone. Okay. How many of you guys would like me to show you how to create a website in less than 1 minute? Good. Now, you tell me, what is the work left for the guy who is a designer? So I don't know. I leave it to you guys to decide that. I'm not going to be debating on this. So here is another website. You can typically design any website. Guys, whatever I'm giving it to you, it is technically free. But if you need to use it for more than one particular amount of time, then they charge a small amount. But then also, you don't have that up and down going behind and talking about this, guys. You can do all these things. And by the way, you do not need a content writer. You do not need a designer. You do not need a graphics expert or a coding expert. How cool is that? Hello. Good. Click in here. And this is called as 10web.io. Okay. 10web.io. Okay, it is still opening up. Just give me 1 sec. Oops. Yeah. So what you need to do is you just type your business. So let's say my business is okay. So many things are there: fashion, CEO, CBD, book publisher, electronics, home decor, travel services, school, online, university, college, technology company, startup, digital marketing agency, consulting. Okay, let's say I have a consulting business. Next. Okay. So write your name. My name is Dr. Amit. Okay. Tell about myself. Okay. What should I tell about myself? Just a second. Okay. If I need to tell about myself, can I take it from somewhere? Okay. Let's see if I can do that. So I did write something here on myself. I think I'm just copying it from here. Oops, not here. Okay, just a second. I just probably get something from somewhere. 1 second, hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just write it. Okay. I am a business consultant. Okay. And a closing expert from India. I am founder of Virtual Closer, which is India's first closing community who are trained like Navy SEALs to close deals on pure commission basis. Cool. And said next. So you can give your skills here. Might be closing deal, communication, copywriting, and that's it. So, okay, what are the main services I'm doing? Okay, closing services, consulting, okay, marketing. Guys, you can play the way you want, and you want to choose a formal tone or an informal, let's say informal, and finalize. And now, okay, it likes to give you all these things. Once you have done the things, okay, I'm not doing it right now. It is technically free. Just click in here and it is done. So I don't know if I can show you, if I can do it on this. Okay, just for you guys, I'm doing it. Oh, I can't do it here. Sorry. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, cool. So I should be having my website done. Anyways, I think you got the funda, right? I think my this thing is little slow. But how many of you guys are happy with this? Just give me a high five, guys, if you found that this is something that can save hours and hours of job. To find the right agency, find the right guy, giving them a training, then giving them a content, giving your photo, get all these things, which takes probably at least some time. Now you can do all these things, even if it takes 1 hour also. Are you okay with that? Your company is ready in 1 hour, including with your logo, Digo, every goddamn thing. How cool is that, guys? Fair. So these are the two amazing, things that I gave it to you. Just an idea. So right now, I think my computer is a little slow. It is still finalizing. Okay, congrats. Preview and edit. Guys, website is ready. Okay. I think it's taking some time. Good. So now I just need to change the name. Okay. And I think the site. How many of you guys found it good? Okay. Just change the photos, whatever the needs you know, done. And now you can, but you get a kind of an idea. You just need to look at it. And by the way, every content has been designed. No need for even chat GPT also. Okay. Closing, communication, copywriting, everything is done. Okay. So try for 7 days. Yeah. If you want to pay some money also, you can do all these things. You can go for, definitely they will be selling up, upgraded part of it. But just look, knowing about this kind of techniques can save you how much time, how much energy, and how much networking. Hello. Good. So with that, let's move on to the next part. So what we have done so far. So just to give you a recap of it. So we did our mission, core values, new members, video of the month. We'll tell you later. Okay. People you must know. I'm going to talk about, I've already talked about Nadia, book of the month, smart tools for the closers. Now we are already late. So what we're going to do is we're going to very quickly tell you the wisdom of the month. Okay. Just a second. Hold on. And just a second. All right. Okay. So wisdom of the month is something that I give it to you, you know, from my own compilations, my own structures. And today I have got something different. So let me stop here and tell you the topic. Sorry, the topic that we have today is 21 skills that will pay you forever. Okay, 21 skills that is going to pay you forever. So what I've done is I've given you a doc file link here. It is a one single page you can download from here. Good. I'll give you the entire list. How many of you guys need this? Just give me a high five. You need this? So I'm going to give you that part. All right. Just a second. Yeah. I think it's visible. Okay. So quickly, let me tell you what are the wisdom words for today. 21 skills that will pay you forever. So I have crafted certain things. I think these are based on my understanding and learnings. And I take the entire blame or happiness or gratitude. If you find it powerful, give me a high five. If you found it, this is something that you can probably change and rehearse and all these things. You can add some points. Please get back to me. I'm willing to learn from you as well. Is that okay? Okay. So the first thing, definitely this is not mine, but everyone's bread and butter. Yes or no? Okay. Everyone's bread and butter is this ability to close and negotiate. The next thing is going to be, ability to convey what you think and feel. Now, this is something, it has taken a lot of time for me. Many times we find ourselves into a condition where it is very introversial. That means we don't want to talk. We want to just avoid this, or we want to adapt with this, but maan lete hain. And in 2023, even if you have the powers to and the rights to communicate, we still keep quiet many a times. Yes or no? But now you have got a place to talk. For people who are introverts, and if you are not, scared about coming on stage, you can still do all these things by writing. You can write a blog, you can write an article, you can write a book, you can write a post. Yes or no? You can write a newsletter. These are typically things which was not there around 10, 15 years back, buddy. So why not you use this? Because you need to convey. Sometimes you think that nahi, kaun padega? I'll tell you, I also thought the same way, kaun padega? But people are actually reading it. Somewhere someone is looking for, might be some solutions which other people do not know. Yes or no? Somewhere someone knows about this. Point number 3, ability to break a process down into smaller steps. Okay, I have a small example to give it to you. I was doing one of the vision elements which is done in Fest, and I asked this guy, so what is your dream? बहुत सारा पैसे कमाना है दादा. Hello? Yes or no? How many of you guys got this? I want to earn a lot of money. Now, this is the problem. You do not know how much. A lot means how much. Dada, I want to travel the world. Okay, starting with which country or which place? Dada, I want to buy a car. Which goddamn car? Which brand? Which model? Which color? Which engine? Which brand? Model? Yes or no? How many of you guys are able to see that the more you go and break it down into granular parts, the more detailed you have. Clarity precedes success. Right? There's no other way. Next one. I love this. Ability to shut up, listen, and learn from others. Suno sabka, karo man ka. Did you get my point? Sunne ka sabka. You listen to every goddamn guy. It's okay. Then you put your logic, then you put your status and systems and statistics and put your own other Pythagoras theorem, and then you figure it out what you want to do or not. But listen now, give it a chance. How many of you have heard of this guy called Nelson Mandela? Just give me a high five. So in one of the places, he disclosed that his father was a tribal king. And he said, my father used to sit in the round, place. Everyone is sitting. And he was the last one to talk. How cool is that? He was the last one to talk. So this is a great power in 2023 is how to be patient, how to listen to others. Many times, listening is a part of a communication. It just needs your patience. But tell me one thing, which community can teach you this? I'm openly challenging you. Because if you sit in hard talk for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, just with the patience, without expecting any result, without expecting any gratitude, you are just listening to one guy. Can anyone in open space, I'm asking you, is there in your family who can sit and listen to you without any kind of tippany, without any kind of pinching out? Tell me. Hello. In your family, is it there? Your friend circle? Can they sit for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours without opening their mouth and just listening? That is why hard talk is very important, because it not only teaches you how to listen, how to patience, because there is no technically a rule, a meditation system. You cannot learn patience with meditation. Impossible here. So this is what happens here. Good. Ability to adapt, improvise, and overcome obstacles. You might adapt. 2022, or probably I think beyond this. Mahatma Gandhi, I have a lot of respect for this gentleman. Okay. Someone pushed him out in South Africa, and he wanted to push them out of the entire country. I love that thing. But he had a wrong way of doing it, which was later rectified by Subhash Chandra Bose. He said, you slap me in one face, I'm going to give you the another check. Boss, in 2023, you even dare to put your finger, I'm going to finish every goddamn thing of yours. Did you get my point? So that is an aggressive model. But in business, you need to adapt. There is a beautiful song sung by Lata Mangeshkar. Sar kata sakte hain, lekin sar jhuka sakte nahi. Have you heard of this song? 2023. Listen to your dada. I'm teaching you something very powerful. आज सर झुका लो. आज अगर सर कटा लोगे तो कल तुम्हारे परिवार को कौन बचाएगा? Did you get my point? Don't get bhavuk and emotional into this patriotism thing. Today, don't kill yourself. Today, surrender. Today, adapt. Then improvise. Then overcome that obstacles. आज सर झुका लो, लेकिन कल जब सर उठाओगे ना, तो सर उठाओ उसी लिए ताकि और लोगों का जो है ना, सर झुकने की जरूरत नहीं है, दिखना भी नहीं चाहिए. Powerful? How many of you guys are finding this is very, very different? This is not only inspiration, but I'm telling you, today you need to cope up with the environment. Today's situation might not be good. आज suicide नहीं करने का है. आज surrender कर लो, सीख लो, adapt कर लो, then go and run. Then tell him the only way to take revenge is increasing your bank number, the amount in your bank. Yes or no? Awesome, nice. Next one. Ability to read, understand, memorize. One more thing, implement. I've forgotten to write this word, implement. The 3 elements of learning in 2023, which is taken from Vedic sciences, Smriti, Shruti, and Struti. These are the 3 very powerful things, Upanishad and Upasana. Yeah, these are very, very powerful, I think, Sanskrit words that we need to follow. You need to come closer to the prospect. You need to listen to them. You need to memorize what they have said. You need to do your own logical calculations. You have to rehearse so that the same problem does not happen with your clients one more time. Yes or no? Are you getting the practical implication? Good. Next one, ability to walk away. 2023, stop qualifying your prospects. How many of you guys have heard of this? No, you should qualify your prospect. Hello. Just give me a thing. 2023, Dada is telling you, stop qualifying your prospect. Disqualify them. The faster you disqualify, the better happiness and the peace of mind you will have. Yes or no? जब खरीदने के लिए जाओ तो लेना मत, जब बेचने के लिए जाओ तो देना मत. Powerful? जब खरीदने के लिए जाओ तो लेना मत, जब बेचने के लिए जाओ तो देना मत. You should know that the power lies, the authority lies to those guys who can walk away. No. That's what. Next one. Ability to manage time effectively. I think I cannot talk about this right now. I think the next person, the God himself, he can talk many things about time management and productivity. He's a master of that. I'll leave it to him to talk about it. Next one, ability to stay positive and optimistic. Yeah. Okay. Just a second. Hold on. Just 1 minute. I'm just going to. All right. Okay. The next one, stay positive and optimistic. Oh, sorry. This is a very powerful thing. There are two modalities of any kind of decision. One is which comes from interior part, which is like the the things that comes just like this, abeg hum log bolte hain Hindi mein. And there is another one which is like a very calculative and analytical, that is like data driven decisions. In 2023, if you are buying anything or if you're doing any kind of decision based on emotions, that will be the most bad thing probably you can think of. So you need to get into something which is more based on facts than based on emotions. Quickly, ability to speak in front of a large audience. How many of you guys are right now practicing UCLA videos? Just give me a high five. This is the base of it. 2023, this is your new logo. Yes or no? People love to see you on stage. Whether it is Elon Musk or Steve Jobs, they all came on stage. You need to be that much guts. People love to be with other guys who shows courage. Always remember, you get a mic on stage. Mic means what? Mic means masses in control. Yes or no? Yeah. Next one, ability to keep trying even after failure. I told you both the pros and cons. How long you should know. You should also know that stop training and taming the wild horse, which has become old now. You need to do that also. You need to know where to stop, when to divert your speed and your energy as well. Next one, ability to invest money on your own self, on your own learning, on your own body, on your own hygiene, on your own image, setting up and all the fantastic things. Next one, ability to do things irrespective of situations. You will have good situations and bad situations. How to monetize those bad situations using the resources and the directives that you have. And that needs you to have ideas, lot of ideas. And ideas is something that you have to come to dumb mastery every goddamn day. Unfortunately, you can't. Skip it out. Ability to self-analyze. When you self-analyze, you get a different kind of an enlightenment as well. The last few points are to learn how to learn. Many times I buy courses, I connect with people, coaches, and many other top-level celebrities just to learn about how these guys are learning other people. Yeah. Learning how they are learning gives me a new level of enlightenment. And I understood the best way of learning is to be associated with somebody who has been there, done it, and dusted it. Yes or no? The fastest way to learn. So ability to understand what other feel. If you are a closer in 2023, you cannot do any marketing, any advertising, any media, any kind of support, any kind of operations, any kind of business, unless and until you have this quality, is to understand how other person feel. Your relationship is going to be in jeopardy. Your professional life is going to be in jeopardy. Your own personal life is going to be in jeopardy everywhere. Next one, ability to remain consistent. Now, this is something which is directly proportional to the hunger that you have for your purpose. What is purpose? Sadhe. Remember 6 purposes? What are the 6 purposes? Just to revise all of you guys. Purpose number 1, me, self, swam. Purpose number 2, mine. What is mine? My house, my parents, my kid, my spouse, whatever. Purpose number 3, world level. Okay. Not world level, the community level. Subhash Chandra Bose. It is not about mera tera. It is all about everyone together. My nation, one nation. The 4th level, Sadhguru level, my world. Here you take care of it. 5th level, Elon Musk level. This world is also mine. That moon is also mine. That Mars is also mine. Everything is mine. Everything on the Antariksha is mine. And the last level is the spiritual level. These are the 6th level of sadhya, the purpose that you have. And that is going to drive you to become consistent. There is no other way. If you are not hungry enough, you will never be consistent. There is no other way. Discipline is a bullshit thing. Because every time you are forcing yourself to do that extra step, you are doing out of force. Why doesn't the lovers come delayed? Have you seen that? When 2 people are in love with each other, both of them come on time. both of them have this eagerness to meet on that time. There is no discipline there. Yes or no? So discipline 2023, if anyone is teaching you discipline, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Discipline is forcing yourself on things that you don't like. Wake up at 4 o'clock. You have to come up this. There is another word. They say when motivation ends, discipline starts. But my thing is, when hunger is there, you do not need motivation. That is the biggest motivation in your life. Are you hungry enough? Are you spending enough? Are you making things uncomfortable for yourself? You need to go, man. You need to jump out there. Next one. Ability to master your thoughts. I think this is something that I leave to the God who is going to talk to you about how to master your thoughts. Then ability to write words to persuade and influence others. 2023, I think you should learn about copywriting. Copywriting in your flavor, your ways, where ChatGPT ends, your writing should be there. Because anyone can write anything today with the help of artificial intelligence. So originality to gaya bhaad mein. So you need to create your own ways, own techniques to persuade and influence others. And that is only possible when you record your own things. That's why the new way of writing is called as the voice typing, or you go into podcasting, UCLA videos. These are all fantastic things going to come to you. The last one, which even I also sometimes can't do, is the ability to ask for help. Yes, I need a coach. Yes, I need a master. Yes, I need to, probably get some help, some suggestions, some guidance. Many times we don't do this because of ego. And there's a very thin line between ego and attitude. Yes or no? Yeah. So with that, let me just pause this. Yeah. And so that was the wisdom words for July 2023. I hope this 21 points gonna give you an immense amount of power so that you can do it. So what I've done is I've created all these things in one single page. Take a printout, ₹1 lagega, stick it in your bathroom, toilet, mirror, wherever it is. Yes or no? Keep it in your pocket, man. So that's why I've given you this entire thing. You can do this. Now is the time. I think I'm just going out. Okay. I'm very particular on my timing, man. So now I think I've taken like 8 minutes more. So I'm going to definitely tell you. So today we have got a great person, and we call him as God. God means guru of the day or guest of the day. And truly he is a guru. Okay. I would also like to tell you that this is a person who is also my coach. Hello. Coach ka coach. Yes. And so ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Dr. C.A. Umang Rathani, just to give you a little bit brief about him. So he's a startup and a business coach. He's an award. Inka umar se zyada inka awards hain. So you can please, let me bring him on screen. Let me see if I can just put him on spotlight. All right. And so he has trained more than 40,000 people. I think this is an old data. And, he has given more than 250 speeches. He's the person who has, drove me for TEDx talk and many other such kind of things. He's a master practitioner of NLP, author, educator. मैं बोलते हुए थक जाऊंगा. I think, okay. So he's a CA, CS, MBA, LLB, and net qualified. Now he has also been into many other things. I think the best thing would be is to learn directly from him. So ladies and gentlemen, please treat with a lot of love, lot of respect. This gentleman is younger to me by age, but he is master in many other things, that's why I say the Guru Vandana for him. So thank you so much, Coach. Dr. Sir, you are on the limelight. Over to you. And the topic that we are going to discuss today is about the power of Asiddha. So with that, I'll keep my mouth shut and give the entire mic to you. Thank you so much for joining in, sir. I'm so humbled and so privileged to have you on the session today.
Thank you for such a warm introduction. So hello. Very good evening to all. How are you all? Thank you. I can see some beautiful faces, some with energy and some with full on energy, right? Can I have a virtual high five with all of you? Can I have a virtual high five? Superb. Yeah, great. So, see, Amit has asked me to talk about the power of coach, or rather the role of coach, right? So I'll give you a brief, right? I come from a very small village in Gujarat, right? I studied in a Gujarati medium for almost up to my 12th. So 17 years of my life, I was in Gujarati medium. But today I stand at certain place in my life, and all thanks to some guru in my life, some coach in my life. And that is the power of coach. As simple as that, that is the power of coach, right? So I was just listening to Amit, and what he was saying is, one of the things that you should have is power to ask for help. That is also power, right? Few people don't have that power, right? When you are in difficulty, when you are in problem, you need to ask for help. And if you don't ask for help, the answer is always no, right? If you don't ask, the answer is always no, right? So that is where the role of coach comes. And if you see me at some place, or if you see Amit at some place, right? Although he's saying that it is difficult for him to take help, but still he has taken that help. He's having the coach, and I would say he's having the coach in different phases of his life, right? For financial, he's a different coach. For sales, he's a different coach. For other things, he's a different coach. And that is the reason Amit is at the stage where he is. And most of the people you follow are at the stage where they are because they are following the coach. Do you agree with me? Good evening. Right? That is the power of coach. And you see, like we talk about Ramayana, right? If you are familiar with Ramayana, Hanumanji was at the stage जहां पे मतलब सीता मैया को लेने जाना था, right? And he was doubting on himself. और वहां पे जामवंत आते हैं और उनको बताते हैं what is the power of Hanuman. And then he flies like anything, right? That is the power of coach, right? When a coach is there in your life, you can fly like Hanuman, right? और अर्जुन ने भी सारे बाण जब छोड़ दिए थे, right? At the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun has just left out all the arrows and he said कि मेरे को नहीं लड़ाई करनी है, I don't want to fight. And that's where Krishna coached him to do a battle, right? So in our culture, coach or guru or someone who is higher than you is always there. And because of these people only you can go. So I've just made it simple, right? I'll just give you a simple brief about what would be the role of coach. According to me, it's my own. I've just created, I was sitting while Amit was talking about having your own self. So I was also creating my own way of what would be the role of coach, right? तो मेरे हिसाब से कोच का जो स्पेलिंग है, like if you take the spelling of coach, it is very simple spelling, COAH. But what I believe is coach stands for, C stands for catalyst. Catalyst means someone who can basically push you forward, right? मतलब आपकी जो 100 दिन की जर्नी है ना, वो 25 दिन में कर देगा. That is the coach, right? That is the power of coach, right? Second, O stands for observer. Right? You may be doing certain things right, you may be doing certain things in a wrong way, but there is always a ceiling. मतलब हम वही बोलते हैं ना कि एक लेवल के बाद आप नहीं देख पाते. You cannot see beyond a level, right? And we all have that something which we call as a personal bias. मेरी गलती है ना, मेरे को कम दिखती है, right? I cannot see my own mistakes. Even if I can see, I'm not able to rectify that. That's where the coach can become your third eye. The coach can become the observer, and coach can give you the suggestions that you may not like it, but it is good for you, right? The third, the A in the coach for advocates, right? Coach basically advocate for your growth. They are not just a passive observer, right? वो सिर्फ देख के नहीं चले जाएंगे, but they will tell you what is to be done, how it is to be done, when it is to be done, and they will also take a stick, right? If you don't do it. That's the power of coach, right? They advocate you, then they challenge you. Like I tell you, like I give you example of Hanumanji. One point in my life, I was in BCom, and I was even not sure that I should do chartered accountancy or not. Like CA was the first course that I thought that I should do, and I was confused, right? And I had my own teacher at that time, and I asked my teacher, and he challenged me. So he knew I could do, right? But then he challenged me in a negative way, telling me that तू किसी काम का नहीं है, तू CA करने की सोच ही मत, right? And he challenged me कि अगर तू CA करता है ना, तो मैं तेरे को ये दूंगा. I'll give you this, I'll give you that. And that's where I joined CA, and then I become chartered accountant and company secretary, and I did many things. But if at that time, that person, that coach, that fellow would not have challenged me, I don't know where I would have stand in my life, right? So the coach is one who challenges you, right? Coach is one who tell you you're not meant for these things. You're meant for going beyond, right? And then he's also a helper, right? He basically not only just observe you, challenge you, but when you are deep down in frustration, when you're basically feeling like giving up. So when you're feeling like, I don't want to do, he will challenge you. And when you'll feel like, I just want to give up, he will help you. He will stand with you. He will counsel you. And he will change the way you think. And that's where you need a coach, right? And a coach can be anyone. If you're going for a professional coach, it's very good. But otherwise, I would suggest have some people in your life whom you can consider as a coach. Do you agree with me? Yeah, good evening. I see so many fresh people sitting in the evening, right? Learning about these things. So this is super wonderful. So that's the role of coach. Like I would say many things that I've learned in my life would not have been possible if I would not have got good people in my life, right? The only two things, if you ask me the secret ingredients to success, only two things. One is a continuous learning, and two is having right mentor in your life, right coach in your life, right? Even if the coach is there, coach is telling you, but if you're not having a learning attitude, things will not move. And you are doing the learning by your own, with your own methods, you will not grow because you don't have a mentor, because you don't have someone who can tell you this is right, this is wrong, right? This is where you should go. This is how you should do. Someone who can give you course correction, right? I tell you why coach is needed. Because हम गलतियां करते हैं ना, तो course correction चाहिए. We need someone who can tell us कि if this doesn't work, what will work? Yes or no? Right? We all can do certain things, but we can do more things when we have some mentor who can tell us how it is to be done. And that's the role of coach, right? That's how you should, that's how and that's why you should have a coach. How many of you agree that you should have a coach in your life? Yes or no? Right? But the point is, how do you check that the right coach is there, right? Or what would you look into the coach? Can someone put into the chat box, what would you look when you look for a coach? क्या देख के मतलब कोच चुनोगे? या तो हर कोई कोच बन सकता है. Who can be your coach? What would you look when you look for a coach in your life? Experience, yeah. Results, very good, Saran. Ability, okay. He should know you, very good. मेरा क्या benefit है? Right, okay. Yeah. Amit has put a very right word. Authenticity, superb. Superb. Providing instant, okay, your limitations. I tell you, whatever you people have written, genuinity, yes, Navid, solutions, almost all of you are right. Whatever you are putting it is correct. But I would say you should see at least two things in a coach, right? At least two things. One, he should be brutally honest to you, right? A coach cannot be a person who can just pamper you, right? हाँ सही चल रहा है, हो जाएगा, कर देंगे, नहीं बात है. He should be the one who can tell you कि you have to do this, who can be brutally honest to you. If someone is not being honest to you, I don't know, right? Then you should not follow that person. And second, I would say, as much as honest, he should be empathetic. Right? As much as honest, he should be empathetic. Right? He should understand your problem, your challenges. He should give you a solution which is customizable to you, which can serve you. He should not be, see, nowadays, I give you one example, right? So there are 3 levels of learning. The very first level is training, or rather I would say 4 levels of learning. Let me put it in a way, based on the ancient teachings also. There are 4 levels of learning. The very first level is training. Right? So in a way, what I am doing right now is a training. I'm giving you some information, which is generalized information, right? I'm talking about coach, but still it is generalized. I'm talking about what is coach, right? So first is training. What is training? It is one to many, and it is generalized. The second stage comes coaching. Now, coaching is customized. Coaching is based on your own requirement. आपकी जो तकलीफ है, आपकी जो problem है, आपकी जो requirement है, उसके तरह customize करके, when I'm teaching you, then it is coaching. So training is on a subject. You're with me? Training is on a subject, while coaching is on a prospect, on a person. Right? If I'm teaching Amit with respect to Amit's problem, with respect to Amit's business, with respect to Amit's challenges, then I'm coaching Amit because he has a different set of challenges. He has a different set of things. That is coaching. But you would be very lucky in your life if you get even the third level. And the third level is mentoring. Right? Mentoring is like you are walking the path of your coach. Like you're equally like your coach. That's the next level, right? Where coach basically not only coach you, but uplift you, take you to the next level. That's a mentoring. And the fourth stage would be, as I say, in our cultural, it used to happen, right? Abhi bhi bahut log diksha lete hain na, like people take diksha. That's like initiation. That's like you live with your coach, you live with your guru, you spend your lifetime with the guru, and you become like guru, and you become guru. That's the initiation. So this is a journey, right? This is a journey which you should have. Should have many trainers in your life, that's okay, but you should have at least 2-3 coaches in your life. One for your financial decision, one for your like sales and these things, right? For your skill building, right? One for your health. At least 2-3 coaches you should have. One mentor you should have for a lifetime. A guru, a mentor, and the same person can be your initiative. So that's all about something about coach. If you have anything to ask, to discuss, I'm open and happy to help you.
Thank you so much, coach. Yeah, so he's actually my coach, and we had been like every month. Just to give you a little bit of background, coach, can I share something about him?
Yeah, of course.
So he has given a deadline, and if you see I'm getting restless on a Monday or a Tuesday, understand I have not done my homework, and I am responsible to answer this gentleman. He looks at everything. He is brutally honest, and this is one more thing: is I surrendered completely to him, even though he is younger to me by age. Okay, that is a beautiful thing that I would like to tell you, that when you take someone as a coach, it is not about the gender, age, culture, community, kahan se aa rahe hain wo, right, sir? Yeah. And also, you need to be giving them a power to be direct on your face. Bhai, tu aisa hai. Okay, ye garbar hai. Many times, I'm like, been taken on a kind of a target practice hota hai mere upar. ऐसे नहीं किया आपने, नहीं किया, क्यों नहीं किया, नहीं ये हो गया था, तो अभी क्या करना है, ऐसे बैठना है. So I think the best closer in the world, apart from a doctor, is your coach, because he does not close you. He opens so many things that you close yourself. And if you are in this journey of fest, I think a coach has another dimension, is he technically does not give you, he helps you to find your own potential, and thereby you select your own path which is best apt for it. Right, sir?
Yes. So hota hai na ki, like if you've seen Superman movie, right? That Superman, whenever there is something problem, that Superman just ऐसे करके वो S निकालता है, right? That Superman needs to be unleashed, right? You all are that Superman, and that coach basically helps you unleash the Superman within you. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. So with that, let me give him my all due respect and privilege that he was able to share his busy schedule. Kabhi thoda sa time nikal ke aa rahe hain. And the amount of work that he is doing, he is not only helping me, but mere jaise shayad 100 mein, 1000 mein shayad honge shayad. There are people who are taking his guidance and all these things. So he's the person who pushed me for TEDx. He's the person who is pushing me for participating there. There are many times I'm scared. So, coach, can I share something more today? Just to give you an idea.
Yes.
So, guys, let me tell you, this is with him. I'm staring you on a national platform now. A lot of people are listening to this. January to June last year and January to June this year, can you guess the growth of just our team? It is not in percentage anymore. It is more than 6 times we have grown from last year to this year. And that is only possible because some things that I thought aisa hota hai, but when I met a coach, nahi, aisa nahi, aise hota hai. So the things that I was trying to take a kind of a huge way now, just for him. So when I get stuck, there are many things also. Some of the resources I do not know. Some people I do not know. Some techniques I don't know. Some rules and regulations and legalities I do not know. So that's one of my topic of TEDx also. I do not know. And the moment you realize that you do not know everything, that's the moment you also are ready. और एक बहुत बोलते हैं ना, when the student is ready, the guru appears. Right? So
Usme, I'll just
Yeah.
add one more thing, right? So when the student is ready, the guru appears, and when the student is ready, the guru disappears. जब आप रेडी हो जाओगे तो मास्टर चले जाएंगे, बोले अभी करो अपना, right? So that's the beauty of having guru in life, right?
Right.
When you are ready, he will come to teach you. When you are ready, he will let you alone, independent, so that you can fight your own battles.
Right. And एक और चीज आपको एक और चीज बताता हूँ मैं. This is something that I learned in my life is never be 100%. Always be 95%. वो 5% लिख दो उसको, scope of improvement. And I think that is a great way to be always connected to your coach. Right? And that is a secret science also. You remember those kind of commodities which has the rating of 4.5 are sold more than anything which is written 5 out of 5. People will have a doubt. People have a suspicion. इसको 5 out of 5 कैसे मिल गया? Right. So with that, let's bid goodbye to our coach here. So guys, please type your feelings and your heartfelt wishes for having Umang sir with us. I think it is a great privilege. Thank you so much for sharing these beautiful tips. I think this is required. You need a push. You need sometimes. That's why every month we are trying to bring in some people, and it will be my wish to bring in more amazing people out there. But yes, you can personally get connected to sir. I'll give you his LinkedIn account. You can go and connect to if you have any kind of questions regarding any of the topics he does. I mean, he has a lot of plethora of things that he's doing. So I think you can definitely connect with him. Sir, am I okay on that?
Thank you. Thank you for so much of good messages, right? I would be happy to help you in case you need anything, right? Thank you.
Dada ki dada. Yes, that was very nice. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is a great a platform where we are showcasing those people who can be guest of the day or guru of the day, and I'm very obliged to have Umang sir today. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Umang sir. So Dr. C.A. Umang Atani, the link and all these things will be given to you. And that was a kind of a moment that I always cherish, because whenever we bring in people in this forum, there's a lot of learning, lot of things that we learn from them. And this is something where I feel that you also need someone. They have mastered, they are SME, subject matter experts, and they have seen many things which probably we might not have seen. So knowledge is about learning from the mistakes of somebody else, and wisdom is all about learning from the success of successful people. Both of these guys are the qualities of an ideal guru, right? All right. So with that, let's change a little bit from this so-called. How many of you think this was getting too intense here? थोड़ा सा light करते हैं mood, ठीक है? How many of you guys have seen people, talking to their better half? तुम्हारे लिए मैं चांद तारा तोड़ के लाऊंगा. Okay, anyone? I'm gonna bring you a piece of a moon from the sky. आज तक ऐसा कोई भी है जो चांद एक्चुअली तोड़ के लाया? हेलो, गिव मी हाई फाई. नहीं, आपके स्पाउस ने कभी बोला आपको आपके लिए चांद तारा तोड़ के लाऊंगा? ठीक है, मेरे वाले ने तो पत्थर भी लेके नहीं आया था. So let me ask you the other side of it. Yes, there is a person who actually brought moon and gifted to his wife. Hello. There is one person, only one person, who actually bought a piece of a moon rock, and gifted to his wife. Would you like to meet that guy? Hello. He is not a millionaire. He is a billionaire. A true guy from Indian, but staying in US right now. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to show you something. I will not, not Neil Armstrong here. He's a billionaire. He gifted just to gift and show that, yeah, सब लोग तो बोलते हैं कि मैं तुम्हारे लिए चांद तारा तोड़ के लाऊंगा. This guy actually took not only the moon, but he's having the largest collection of meteorites in the world. The most expensive collection. And he's the one guy, he goes using a Ferrari every day to his office. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to this great, amazing person. And today, the video of the month is connected to him. This is not the video. So what you are looking at it, I'll just mute so that it doesn't have a copyright issue. Just 1 second. Just hold on. Yeah. This is a piece of moon. Can you see this? And this gentleman is Mr. Naveen Jain. Okay. So this is the guy who is a billionaire born from India and right now in US. Okay. So I'm going to show you certain things. I'm going to give you this video also, but what I'm going to give it to you is a very powerful video for this particular month. Please go and watch. The video is almost like 1 hour long, but I'm sure when you learn from such kind of a people, he's the only one person who can give a tucker to Elon Musk through his SpaceX. Okay. So guys, when you go here, I've given you the video of the month is called as Power of Boldness Masterclass, and you are learning it from the one and only Navin Jain. Okay, so this is a 1 hour video. Okay, I'm not going to play it here. The reason is he will tell you the more you take risk, the more you can do innovative thinking, the more faster you fail, the more better you are in getting closer to the success. Did you get my point? The only thing that you need to work out in your life is to get as many regrets as possible right now than at your deathbed. Good. So that's the video of the month. And with that, let's open up something and let's go to the next one. Guys, is this too much for you? Just give me a high five. How many of you guys are enjoying this? Everything is like rapid fire, tuck, 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 going on. Good. So yeah. Yeah, you guys can, type in the chat bar. How do you feel? Okay, how do you feel? Rate yourself from 1 to 5. 5 is like, hey, Bhagwan, kitna kuch hai? Right? So let's move on to I think we are coming to the last part of it. So we have done so far many things. Okay, we have done my addressing. Then we have done a lot of things. We have done mission, core values, new member addressing, video of the month, people you must know, book of the month, smart tools for closers. We have done wisdom of the month, where I told you about the 21 skills that will pay for you forever. Then we invited our guru of the day, Dr. C.A. Umagratani. And now we are going to go for case studies. And today, I would like to invite some very, very new people out there. Okay. So in the case study, the first person to come is going to be Debjit. Okay. So let's welcome him with a lot of energy. He is one of the youngest in the community right now. So Debjit, are you there? Can you come on screen?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yes, good. So let me bring you to Spotlight, and I would like you guys to tell you that he is still a student, but he and one of his teammates are doing something very crazy, and this is important for me to tell you because you might have seen some of his work, or sometimes you might have seen him on the offline and online also. So Debjit, I'm happy to invite you on the stage. I would like to ask you, how was your journey so far in the last few months
Like,
or probably
can we
things?
have Saswata as well? He is
Yeah,
here.
sure. So let's me bring in Shashwata. Okay, so Shashwata, you can unmute yourself and I will add you to Spotlight as well. Yeah. Can you come on Spotlight? All right. Good. So we have Shashwata also. So let's give a big round of applause for both of them. You can unmute and you can tell me your journey and how has it been so far. And by the way, these two people are today are in the case study list. They are the budding business evangelists for July 2023. Okay, and give a big round of applause for being here. It's tough to be here. So Shashwata and Debjit, your story, over to you. You guys can talk. 5 minutes, over to you.
Okay, so we two are basically freelancers. We develop mobile applications, websites, for clients, and we were planning to start startup. Then we contacted Mr. Amit, and he came with us, and he included us in his team, and he and we are working together on something that is very big actually. So, would you add something, Saswata?
You have to unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you actually.
Okay, Shashwat, we can't hear you, buddy. I think you need to connect it once more. Yeah. Okay. So in the meantime, I think Debjit, you can continue. In the meantime, once he's doing it. So you want to talk about your journey so far? How is it going through far? I mean, what is your company looks like when you started, and now after 1 month, how is it going far? So in the meantime, I think Shashwata can fix up his mic.
Yeah. Okay. So initially, we are just two freelancers, working together. We used to build some applications We have done 2 or 3 internships here and there, and it was not going great actually. Then we thought, to make something big and take someone as a mentor and who can help us, guide us in things. Then we contacted Mr. Amit and we decided to do things together, and till now it's going very great actually. We are working on an application which will bind us together, everyone together, and help in the things which we deal in, and that's it as of now.
Okay, good. What is the core element that made you to get enlightened, and which was like not the normal way of looking from a college going student to an entrepreneur journey? I mean, where do you find the things were insightful for you?
Okay. The main thing is in this age, we don't have proper guidance of what to do actually and what not to do. There are so many things flooded on the internet, and having someone like Mr. Amit is truly grateful. So in general, what we do is we search for clients, maybe in Upwork or something else. But Mr. Amit's, guided us like it's not the correct way to do it. We shall learn things first and grow together.
Okay, let's talk about you. Like, how do you feel about this? 1 month back and now. I mean, how much confident you are? What is your realizations, and how are you, battle ready or market ready for your services and other things?
Yeah, 1 month back we were nothing. We didn't have a proper structure to go on, and we didn't have anything very precise. Now, while we are doing this, we have a proper structure of our team, and we have proper things to get started and get going. We have the tools and proper stuff.
Yeah. So we am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. So we are basically a app development team. We build both native apps and web apps. So apps are basically two types. One is web app and one is native apps. So we build both type of apps. Native apps are the apps that are available on Play Store and App Store, and the web apps are the apps that are available like a website on the browser.
Yeah.
So we build both type of apps, and
Right. So Shashwat, we are looking at you to tell us now, like, what was your journey in the last 1 month's journey that you guys are working with us? What are the kind of clarity you had, and how much you are market ready? And this is just a kind of a small case study because I know you guys are all budding up now. So how do you feel after the interactions that has happened with us?
Yeah, I feel great. Like we had a lot of this is a virtual closing business, and we had a lot of discussions on that. Like like Amit and we had some a lot of meetings by now, and we discussed a lot about the virtual closing business and how we are going to go about in this, and how we are applying our knowledge as our knowledge in app development in improving this business.
All right. All right. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, and I wish you all the luck, all the best on your new journey. And with that, we are looking to see much more flying colors on it is very difficult to start a company and in my time. But today, I think there are a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of new options are there. Freelancers are making more money than a 20 years old experienced guys. So I think that is something which is crazy. So I'm happy that you guys are going in a kind of a direction, and we always try to motivate and empower youth for this kind of new initiatives. So all the best, and guys, let's give them a good luck, because I think these are the new what do you call this, man of substance, which are in the formation. So let's bring them a big round of applause and let's motivate them, because I think these guys are doing a crazy work, and I think the fruit should be very soon in front of you guys. Thank you. All right, good. So that was Shashwata and that was Debjit. Thank you so much, Debjit, for sharing your stuff. All right, so let's move on to the next person. Next, we have got Janvi. Janvi, where are you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me just bring in Janvi. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. So Janvi, would you like to share your journey in the last, last couple of months? Like, where are you? What's happening? How's it going for you? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to talk here. So I started having a discussion with you with a zero level of without any knowledge on things. And when I had a word, and when I have attended couple of the sessions of your session, it motivated me to achieve something as a being as in a merchandise. And where I was able to have a coordination with you and myself, and Urvashi also a part of, we are planning, as per your guidance, we are planning a kind of in a business as a merchandise.
Okay.
So
So
yes,
let's bring in Urvashi as well. Urvashi, where are you? You can also be on spotlight. Okay, so that's Urvashi. I think it's a great teamwork. I think both of them, they are just budding up as a new entrepreneurship. I remember, when I was starting, it was a lot of fear, lot of frustration and tension. Ye kaise hoga, ab karenge, and all those things. And I would like both of you guys to tell about your journey in the last 1 month. How is it going for you guys?
it was really a nice session, which we never expected that we both will gel up each other, and we start thinking about a broad-minded of different, because I'm from Bangalore and she's from Orissa, and I'm completely in a different environment, and daily we talk to each other, and we had become a good friends, and that is how we started our journey, sir. And the next part is we understand each other, what are we good into. And the third step, we share our thoughts, which is right and which is wrong. So each of us will discuss if it is something wrong, and Urvashi, she says that let's think in another way. And if anything which I find, can we divert in a different, so we gel in that kind of an concepts, we bring the things. And artwork, she anything which she creates something unique, she presents and she shows to me. So this is very a nice journey which we are having.
Right.
And hope things will
So over
work.
to Urvashi, let's hear from her. By the way, how many of you guys are able to see that, this fest and God mode and many such kind of forums that we have created, people are now finding their collaborators, joint ventures, partners, and they're starting their business. How cool is that? So this is almost at par with the NASCOM, NUMA, Y Combinators, Axelors, that ZenB schools and all those things. You are able to find all these things right now here on the stage. Urvashi, over to you. And by the way, I like this combination of Odisha and Karnataka. Okay. Okay. All right. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hi everyone. I'm Urvashi, and few people here know me, and we have been together for a while, and few are new, so they don't know me. And I've been with Amit sir for quite long time now, and I don't know, he saw something in me, and he found me mostly instead of me reaching out to him, and and the journey till now has been amazing. He has been my mentor, always supported me, guided me, what is right, what is wrong. Even if I sometimes I don't ask him for help, but he comes to me and guides me that you should do this. You have so much of potential. So he always keeps me motivated. And recently we have a plan for this new venture we are starting with Janvi, and I and Janvi, we have been in same session in God mode, but we haven't talked that time. But due to her, I got a very nice friend, and we talk almost daily. She share everything about her day, and about I share about my day, and about our project also we share some things, and it's been really nice. We are going right now, and we have planned so many things, and we just have to bring it in action.
So when is the launch? When is the launch? I want you guys to declare on screen. When is the launch happening? We are all waiting.
Sir, I know why you are doing this. You want us to work more hard.
Absolutely. So guys, I want them to go and launch how many of you guys want them to launch their first business together? See, everyone is there. That's the power of this fantastic family. Okay, fine. So at least we can see it on before 15th of August.
Yes, sir. 15th of August
Awesome.
is nice time.
Guys, you just saw there is a boys group and there is a girls group now. So boys have already started working out. These guys are into app development and all these things, like very serious guys. And these people are into art forms and culture and many other things. And I think this is a great combination out here. So Fest is now giving a new leverage. You are able to see people are on screen. They are starting their company pure, raw, hard-earned cash. Yep. Now this has become something crazy now. So now with God mode, you learn about how to start marketing your product and with your own talents and the experience that you have, even if you have never done business, without any kind of a single paisa invested on marketing. Hello. That's the power of God mode. And first you learn about how to close a deal. Now, what will happen if both fire and ice gels together? Boom. And I think this is where we are waiting to see you guys. So these case studies are very powerful. We are looking at, having such kind of mode. How many of you guys are just inspired having this new age entrepreneurs budding up in front of you? Hello. Okay. So take everyone's blessings, take everyone's love, take everyone's support, take everyone's network. 2023, don't do anything alone. 2023 is an era of collaboration, friendship, joint venture, resourcefulness. Take other people's brand, other people's help, other people's blessing, network, sab kuch le lo, and give them everything that is required for establishing. All the best. So thank you so much, Urvashi and Janvi. It was definitely a pleasure. By the way, what is the name of your venture?
We are still thinking
Art
about
gallery
it.
is a thing which we have prepared, sir, but it has already been used by some other person. So we thought of giving a rename for Art Gallery.
Okay, Art
Right.
Gallery. Amazing. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So that was Urvashi and Janvi. All the best to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much,
now
sir.
let's move forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so
all.
much. Chalo, mute back. All right. So we are at the end, almost at the end of today's sessions. And I would like to tell you, we have one achiever of this particular month also. And this achiever award is called as the Unstoppable Achiever of the Month. And it goes to Mr. Charanjit Singh Chopra. So I would like to invite him. Where are you, sir? I would like to invite him on stage. And he's also going to get a badge from our end. And this is a badge because he had shown some amazing fleet of things. His house was under water had flooded out there. There was no electricity, but he managed to be there on victory mode, victory time every day, 5 o'clock. And I think he deserves a big round of applause. Big round of applause. You are a true Festians. You showed the power of no excuse, no blaming, no comparison, no reasoning, no justification. He understood that. So, sir, I would like to hear from you.
Namaskar, Dada. Namaskar and family. I am blessed to be in this family and enjoying being here. इंसान का सबसे बड़ा गहना ग्रेटिट्यूड है जी, और हम सरदारों की कौम ग्रेटिट्यूड के लिए बहुत गहरी भावना और समझ रखती है। दादा, मेरा आपके लिए बहुत श्रद्धा है। मुझे आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखना है और ललक है उसकी। जब भी आप सिखाते हो तो मुझे सीख के फॉलो करने की भूख लग जाती है जी। फिर मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता लाइट है या बंद है, तूफान है, आंधी है। जब आप सिखाने के लिए आ रहे हो तो मुझे सीखने के लिए पहुंचते नहीं है। और मैं वाहिगुरु जी का बड़ा ग्रेटफुल हूँ जी कि मैंने एक डिसीजन लिया उस संडे को, और मुझे ऐसी फैमिली, ऐसी लर्निंग सीखने को मिल रही है जो कभी किसी ने नहीं सिखाया, ना सुनाया, और ना ही मैंने कहीं बुक्स में या कहीं और मिलता है। और दादा, आपकी इस अमेजिंग प्लेटफॉर्म में मैंने देखा है कि पंक्चुअलिटी भी है, परफेक्ट टाइमिंग भी है, हर चीज़ का प्रोसेस है सारी चीज़ों का जी। और टीम मेंबर्स आर वेरी मोटिवेटिंग, pushing everyone to do better and ensure that no one is left behind. सबका साथ, सबका विकास कह सकते हैं सर इसको, आप भी कई बार बोलते हैं इस चीज़ को। और I feel myself blessed that I am growing day by day under your guidance. Thank you, Dada and family, for supporting me and pushing me and building the confidence in me. I assure I will not let you down. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that was Charanjit Singh, sir, and you will be getting a badge very shortly, and it will be informed to all the people as well. Thank you so much. All right. So now let's have some fun. Okay. So but how many of you guys enjoyed today's session? Just give me a solid yes and no in your YouTube or wherever it is. And if you find this is powerful, send me a recommendation on LinkedIn or send me something which I'm going to do with all of you guys. Good so far? So before we go to that recommendation part, let's play a small game. Okay. How many of you guys are ready to win some goodies? Okay. And the goodies is hard cash 500 rupees. Good? Happy? Okay. So we are closers. So we play a kind of a very small game, and the game is called as fastest finger first. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. We'll have 3 winners. Each winner gets 500 rupees, and the money will be transferred to you within 72 hours from our team. Good? Okay. So what you need to do is just answer the question. Spelling correct hona chahiye, and you should be the first one to do that. So finger on your keyboard, and how many of you guys are ready, man, for this? Okay, I'm going to ask you a very, very, very simple, plain answers, plain questions. Acha, how many of you guys want me to ask complicated questions or simple questions? Simple questions, both the hands. Complicated, single hand. Acha. Oh, okay. Chalo. So I'm just keeping my eye on this because I know there are a lot of people are there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll tell you why we are doing this. We are looking at how attentive you were in this entire course of last 2.5 hours. Good one. Good exercise. Okay. So the question that I have is the first one. When we invited the God today, Dr. C.A. Umangtani sir, he gave a full form of the word called coach. इसमें second वाला C का full form क्या है? What is the full form of the second C? Go ahead. Good question. Wow, super! You are the winner, man. You are the winner. Awesome. Nice, nice, very nice. Participate, guys. Okay. I think who is the winner? Is it Subarao? Oh, no. Subarao, you are the winner. Okay. Abhijit sir just missed out because it was called challenger, not challenging. Just missed out. Just missed out. Very good. Very good. Give a big round of applause for Abhijit sir also. Good sport. Good sport. But spelling correct uska hai. Moral of the story. It is not always the fastest one, but it is the fast one with the quality, with the right information. QC check is the winner. Yes or no? How many of you guys are learning business with this activity? Good one. All right. So next question. Okay. Next question. What was the second tool, the smart tool for the closers today? Okay. What was the name of the second smart tool? Close. Okay. Good. I think a lot of people are getting this answer. Go ahead. Okay. I'll show you the tool. Okay. The tool was called as, okay, my.10web.io. Okay. My.10web.io. So I think Pinaki got it. Okay. No, wait. I think, oh my God. So many people have got it. Okay. Wait. Sorry. So I think I'll still give it to Yoganand. Okay. Yoganand, you were right. Okay. Yes or no, guys? Am I right? Am I okay? Let's give it to Yoganand. Yoganand, big round of applause for you. So please collect your gift from the team. So Yoganand, you are the second winner for today. Achha, how many of you guys are liking this, man? You win also here. Okay. All right. So the last one, I'll give you a very, very easy topic. Very, very easy name. Okay. Okay. And let's see how many of you guys get it right. Okay. What is the original spelling of the person who came with Debjit? What is his name? Very easy. No. Okay, I think Mohita, you got it right. Okay, it's Sashwat. Yeah, great. So give a big round of applause for all the 3 winners. The winners are, okay, Subbu. Then the second one was, who's the second one? I think Yoganand. And the third one is Mohita. All right. So how many of you guys are feeling? Wow, man, this is good. So you are all winners of the 500 rupees cash prize for the fastest finger first for this month, July 2023 winners. Okay. Big round of applause for you guys because you guys were most attentive and to the point. 2023, you need to have very fast opportunity killing machines. That is your hand, alertness. Did you get my point, sir? I'm teaching you. Okay. Your alertness is directly proportional to the opportunity that you can think of. So with that, let's bring in some people who are new. New guys, just give me a high five. Okay. So we have got Shri. Shri, can you unmute yourself? And who are the other new guys? Okay. Just give me a high five. Okay. Who are coming for the first time? Okay. Can you unmute yourself? I'll bring you to Spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay. For the new people, you can just type in your names and we're going to bring you. We can have another 1 or 2 people. Yeah. So Sridhar, what is your realization? How do you feel about
DADA.
this session?
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a new sort of format. I've seen that, and the collaboration and the information which is coming is totally entirely in a new way. It's amazing.
Awesome. Great. So that was Sridhar. Okay. So now let's move on to the next person. We have Baswaraj. Where are you, buddy? Baswaraj, can you just show me your hand? Baswaraj. Okay. Over to you. Can you come on Spotlight? And we can have one more person. So you can just write down your name and we can bring you. So Baswaraj, you can unmute and let me know how do you feel about this entire session.
Good evening, sir. That's amazing, sir. Actually, the information coming from God and the monthly meeting session, that was good, sir.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much. And with that, I think we are almost at the end of it. So we can have one more person. Okay, anyone from the other side? Okay, you want to share something? Just give me a high five over today's session. Okay, just write down your name. I'm going to bring you back here. Anyone? Okay, last 2 persons. Go ahead. Who wants to share something? Yeah. Just write down your names. We're going to bring you here. Yeah, no problem, Yoganand. You can leave. Okay, we are almost at the end, man. Come on, write down your names and don't lose this opportunity. Okay, so Abhijit, you are the first one, and we can have one more thing. Okay, we have Anil also. So Abhijit sir, you are on Spotlight right now. Anil, we'll stop with you. Go ahead. You can unmute. Yeah.
It is one of the actual festival kind of things, and I'm always waiting for this, and luckily I'm always free on Wednesday to attend this. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot actually to learn with the things you share. Sometimes the gurus or guests were there when they were speaking. I was unable to understand anything, but I continued with the hope of learning something, and now I'm catching speed on it. I'm understanding more things. So this is actually as fun as the Dumb Mastery session is. And I don't know, but I would say that you should have it at least twice a month, not because for 500 rupees, but this is actually what brings in a very challenging development within us, I suppose.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. All right, so that was Abhijit sir, and now let's move into Anil, and we'll stop with Anil now. Anil, over to you.
So this is the one of the greatest place where we can learn technology, where we can learn from the others, and we also some live. We are learning so many things, like the coaches. They are coming and they are sharing everything that is the live examples for us, where we can. Where we are learning many. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so with that, we come to the end of the session, and I'd like to probably just go back to my dashboard. So what all things we have done so far? We have done a lot of things. Okay, I don't want to repeat that. So we are right now here, and now the last part is the creed part. So I will just read out this, and I want you guys to mentally read along with me. So I'm a detailed observer, a salient interrogator, and a master closer. I'm an inspirational leader. I'm a relief provider to the prospect than a mediocre closer, as I help them to get closer to their dreams, hopes, desires, and aspirations for their better version. I'm a genuine, authentic human being, and I take pride to follow the other 5 principles of being ethical, moral, legal, and financial and spiritual servings. My income is directly proportional to the quality of service I provide to my clients and prospect. I am ready to outwork others, outsmart others, outspend others. I am a Christian for life. So thank you so much for being with me, and thank you and helping me to help you serve more. All the links are given to here. So people who are attending today, this is my gift to you. All the things, this entire thing, I've shared you inside the chat, and this is with you guys. You can take a copy of it. As I'm talking to you, I will also add the link for right now. It is live on YouTube as well, and you will get the YouTube link also. Another thing, people who want to have a copy of this entire thing, there's a small price if you are okay with that. And people who are joining in from this particular month, we are also opening up all the monthly meetings that has happened in 2023. Open, I'm giving it to you, absolutely included in your fest. How cool is that? Okay, each day you get a lot of new learnings and all these things. So with that, I am coming to the end of today's topic, today's entire thing. Okay, what all things you are getting here? Let me also tell you what all things are here. So once you open it up, I want you to go here. Okay, you will get the video of the month. This is directly, the link is here. And then you can have the 10 learnings from Nadia. Then you have got book of the month, you get directly. This is the Amazon link where you can get the book. And you can go with the Kindle version or whatever the version you want. Smart tools, all the links are here, the luca.com and this other one. Wisdom of the month. This is one pager. If you click this, you can, this is how you're going to do it. Okay. Okay, this is verifying me. It's not required. So you will typically get a place where you will be able to make a copy of this. It is a single page doc format. Okay, Google Doc format. It will open directly with you. And this is the link where you can connect on LinkedIn with Dr. C.I. Umangritani. And the case studies, I think, are all there. Yeah. So yeah. Another thing is, yeah. So here you can also book a call with me directly if it is something related to business or consulting and all these things. This month, I'm for the first level of consulting, I'm giving it almost like 30 minutes of my time. So make sure that you are only booking this next week, not this week. This week, like completely I'm packed up. So next week, if you want to book anything, which is like you're starting a company or you want a consulting or you want a reference or you have a new client, you want us to work on that, we are open to support you extra out there. Then you can connect with all my social media links out there. And if you want to connect to our accountability team members, you can do that. And there is a link that has been given to you, which is in the beginning, which is here, which is called as the happiness session. Here you can write your questions, any one questions. We take 7 days to respond to each one of you guys. So you can connect with us at support@amitnath.in. You can connect with our support team at 9071 300 700. I repeat, 9071 300 700, only on WhatsApp. And to get any kind of technical help or connection help or any kind of things that you want, you can also talk to one of our coaches there. You can also talk to me. You can book a call and we can also connect on that. So plus, if you are communicating inside the Facebook group or in the comment section, we read your each and every comment. Plus, people who are in the LMS also, I want you to write down how you feel in the comment section. We read everyone. Now we have course coordinators who are going to map, measure, monitor, and push you to finish certain things. We have seen many a times when people get into some recording things, they don't tend to finish. So also let me tell you this, in this last 3 years, our course module has been designed in such a way, and the system has been designed in such a way. In other side, the course completion is only 3%, and we have achieved 92.6% of course completion rate in this last 3 years. And not only that, the results are in front of you. So we are also going to have a live event in Bangalore in the month of September. We will tell you very shortly, where we are going to put the second part of the Black Book. How many of you guys found the Black Book very powerful? Just give me a high five. Okay. So the second part of Black Book should be done by that time, and it is going to be, we'll put it in volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. So volume 2 is going to be released on this. This book is not for sale. You cannot get an online copy. You are only going to get a copy only when you register into the live session with us. This is so powerful. I think I give my entire heart to write that thing. Those informations might not be available outside. I don't know if it is available. I don't think so. And this is what is going to be planned. September, we are planning this out. So that's what for the community and people who are right now into the starting phase. Please finish it. Get into the dojo mojo. Get into the dojo practice. Fix it up. and we are willing to share you a lot of powerful things. Just before I end this session, let me tell you, we have more than 18 companies looking at us. They need closers, and for which I request you, please finish as fast as possible. Okay, go ahead and hit the dojo every goddamn day. Practice. This is the only way. Good so far? All right. So with this, I want all of you guys to bid each other goodbye and a nice time. We will meet again on when? So we are meeting next on August, and most probably it will be the second Wednesday or the third Wednesday. Until that time, I'll see you. Bye-bye. Tata. Take care. And tomorrow morning, I'll meet you in the must. Bye-bye. See you.